I'm choosing heaven today. I'm choosing heaven today. I am walking the road of heaven right now, singing, I'm choosing heaven today.
Hello, and welcome to our podcast. This is Unity Church of Chatsworth. Our spiritual leader, Reverend John Washington, and I am Michelle Washington, RN, pastoral nurse. A man was driving down the road when a policeman stopped him and pulled him over. The officer looked in the back of the man's truck and saw penguins. He said to the man, "Why are these penguins in your truck?" And the driver answered, "These are my penguins. They belong to me." The officer said, "You need to take these penguins to the zoo." The next day, the same man was driving down the road. The same officer saw him, and he saw that he still had the penguins in the back of his truck. But this time, they were wearing sunglasses. He pulled the driver over and said, "Didn't I tell you to take those penguins to the zoo?" And the driver answered, "Yes, officer, at your suggestion, I did take them to the zoo yesterday. And today, I'm taking them to the beach." There are many encyclopedias, commentaries, and dictionaries. There are many interpretations and translations of the Bible. For instance, the King James Version, the New King James Version, the New International Version, or the Living Word translation. According to Keep a True Lent by Charles Fillmore, co-founder of Unity, the notion that there is one and only one, I can release this idea, notion, or belief.
First of all, I want to say thank you for our disclaimer. We might call it our disclaimer. We started out today, again, talking about there are many different kinds of, I'm going to say dictionaries, encyclopedias, commentaries. There are many different kinds of Bibles. There's certainly versions of the Bible. And it is our prayer that is a blessing to each and every one. As I was recalling, Michelle, this week, hearing on our YouTube feed, a person who is very well known, who was saying basically that there's only one and only one.
Yes.
There's only one encyclopedia, only one and one commentary. There's only one interpretation. There's one and only one Bible. And I thought,
You know, as you say that, I think it's interesting to mention that many times when we're doing research for our lessons,
Yes.
we will go to a website called Bible Gateway.
Yes.
And Bible Gateway has somewhere around 30 interpretations of the Bible, and I find that sometimes they're a little bit different than the King James. They
Yes.
all have meaning, but their words, may be a little different.
Maybe a little different.
Yes.
And thank you, Michelle. And I'm going to take a deep breath because, again, for our highest good, for your highest good and mine and yours and everyone, our prayer is that our lesson and our conversations, and I don't almost want to call it a sermon, Michelle. We're having a conversation.
Yes.
Would be a blessing and would encourage and would uplift everyone, and that means you and our YouTube congregation, I want to call it, our audience as well.